Hi friends, Sunny here from Sunny's Astrology, coming to talk to you about the current astrology, which is always so interesting. Um, right now we have two retrogrades of inner planets. We have the famous Mercury retrograde that you've surely heard of. If you haven't, it's that Mercury is apparently moving in an apparent backward direction, and so what this tends to mean is issues for things like communication, travel, all the things that Mercury rules. So it can be, and this happens 3 to 4 times a year, so this can be a little bit of a discombobulation for people. The other retrograde that we have going on right now is a Venus retrograde, which is much less common. Whereas Mercury goes retrograde 3 to 4 times a year, Venus goes retrograde about every year and a half. So a much less common thing. It's got to do with all the Venusian things, right? The luxury, love, food, all of those kind of things. And it is retrograding, Venus is in Leo, which if you know in your chart which house Leo is in, that can give you some kind of idea of where these impacts are happening in your life. The good slash not so good news is that this Venus retrograde ends on September 3rd. So we're almost done with it. It's literally a 40-day and 40-night phenomenon. So if we wonder where that phrase came from, it's a Venus retrograde. So the Mercury retrograde is sticking with us just a little bit longer. It's in the sign of Virgo, which is normally we're like, oh, Mercury in Virgo, that's wonderful, because that's Virgo's own home sign, or one of the two. And so that's the place where Mercury is like, oh, yep, I got everything. I know where everything is. I know where everything goes. But with this retrograde, that kind of can throw a monkey wrench into that. If you know where Virgo is in your chart, again, this can help you play detective a little bit, and determine where that's showing up in your own life. And if you need help, if you don't know and you don't really want to sit down and try to figure this out, fortunately, you know an astrologer. And I would be happy to sit down with you and take a look at your chart, and we can talk about these retrogrades, what's been going on. Just click on the button that says book a consultation, and I will be happy to do that. If you are local to the Denver area, come on down to Shining Lotus, where I can talk to you on Mondays. So thank you for watching, and happy stars.